All right, putting together another quick clip here for you guys. We're going to be installing the rear Cusco braces today. And again, this is going to essentially triangulate the rear end of, well, really the rear end subframe to the chassis a little bit better. Also, I'm showing this printout here just to kind of show you guys you will have to modify these plastic covers that are underneath the car. So what I'm going to try to do is take out as little material as possible. I don't know if that'll work, but again, to basically get these in there to clear. So again, going to be installing these. Got the car all ready up on the jack and the stands. Safety first, as always. But yeah, let's get started. All right, so let me show you guys kind of what I'm talking about when having to trim this. So here are the two bolts, well, two of them. It's pretty loose. Oh no, it says. Anyways, here's the two bolts. I was concerned there for a sec. And then we have two more right here. So that's essentially where the part is gonna go. It's gonna go like that, essentially. So again, this plastic piece is going to be a little bit in the way, so you can kind of see I've already kind of marked it just with my finger. You want to essentially trim this section out, retaining the rest again. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do, just to make it a little bit easier on me, or it might be harder in general, but it might look better, is to take the entire piece off here, get everything bolted up with the brace, and then just like, I don't know, I have a cutter I can use. Maybe I just get away with it with some big shears or something, but again, we want to just basically notch this section enough for this thing to clear. I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you could just remove these all together. It's up to you, but I'm going to try to retain as much as I can. So I'm going to go ahead and start taking the plastic off here, and again, bolting this side, and then I'll kind of show you guys how I'm going to trim it here in just a sec. All right, so here's what I just pulled out. Again, very straightforward to take out. It's going to be a couple of 12 millimeter bolts here. It's kind of similar to the ones that are under, if you do your own oil changes. Again, these are also in the front of the car. So 3 of these, 2 nuts, and then also one of these kind of like fender liner majigger things. So while I'm in there, I'm also going to just replace it with a brand new one. So we got that ready to go. But anyways, what I wanted to show here is I kind of used some silver Sharpie here just to kind of show the section that's going to need to be replaced. And again, here's the 2 mounting points here, and the 2 that are obviously on this side too. So it's essentially that, I don't know, quarter of the whole panel roughly. So that's essentially what we're targeting. Let me see what I can find to rip this thing up here. Okay, so here's what I ended up using to cut this up. Just like some tiny, I guess wire cutters, not really bolt cutters, but the longer the shears, the better, because to try to get these taller pieces here. Kind of see it there. And that is a 3-inch cutting wheel. So again, that worked pretty damn good. Yeah, just kind of how to work. Honestly, these parts here that come up were the biggest pain in the ass, but other than that, pretty straightforward. So now, hopefully if I mocked it up decently enough, fuck, I'm out of breath. Let's go ahead and try to put in the brace and see if this thing will clear. So let's go give that a shot here. All right, so there's the brace. Again, pretty straightforward to put on. The forward 2 bolts are going to be 12 millimeter. The ones on the side here are going to be 2 14 millimeter bolts. So again, 4 altogether. drop them. It's okay. This is all bolted up to the chassis anyways on the back here, so you're fine to take that off. So again, 214, 212s. Here's the kind of out of frame there, but here's again the part that I trimmed. So now, I hope I did enough. Let's see, I think it goes like this. Here it is. Kind of like that. Oh my gosh, let's see. Ooh, that is actually pretty damn good. Look at that. Heck yeah. Stay. Where's the nut for it? Over here. Just to kind of hold it up there so you guys can see. But again, there's the, let me see if I can get a better angle here for you guys. There we go. So there's the slit. It's decent, not perfect by any means, but honestly, get a cutting wheel, or what I was also thinking what would be good is like if you've got a set of aviation shears, those would also work really, really good. Okay, that's in. But yeah, again, you just want to make sure you do cut enough, that way it clears the that brace there, but that's pretty much it. I'm going to do the same thing, obviously, on the driver's side next, but that's really all there's to it. I'll do the rest here and show you guys the final product here. Okay, well, there's the driver's side now. Again, you can see how I trimmed that one as well. But, yeah, we're pretty much done here. So there's the driver's side. And then over here, as you guys saw before, the passenger side. So we are all done. Hopefully that was a little helpful if you're thinking about doing these. Honestly, it's really, really straightforward. I think if you have a lift, it's going to be even easier than this. Honestly, the hardest part was just kind of mocking the pieces up and trimming those plastic pieces. But honestly, if you've got, again, some cutters, for me, it was the 3-inch cutting wheel that did the trick. So, yeah, pretty straightforward. And again, we're just essentially helping triangulate the rear subframe to the chassis. I've heard a lot of people say that after this, they felt that I don't know if you've driven other cars versus the STI, it does have a bit of a dead feel right in the middle of the steering wheel before you actually give the steering wheel some input. So I don't know, it could be placebo, but I'm excited to drive the car with these on, as again, we'll be adding more braces, I'm sure. And you can actually see the one in the front from here too. Looks pretty cool. So again, hopefully that was helpful for you guys. Really straightforward. Knocked this out in about, I think I really took my time. It took me about an hour and a half, 2 hours tops. So good luck. And again, thanks for watching.